Alright, so the mailman just came today and I ordered this thing for my van, which I think is going to help out a lot. I think this is what it is. I ordered a couple things. I'm pretty sure this is the thing that I did order though. Yep. So, I'm going to be putting this underneath my bed. And I think it's just going to help out a lot with the whole power with keeping all my stuff charged up. So all it is a this right here is a 12 volt. This right here is 2 USBs. Then there's a thing for the voltage, how much voltage you actually have. I got this off Amazon. I think it was $20, $25. And I'm just gonna have this part under, like, I was gonna go into my bed kinda, like underneath it. So there's 2 USB, a 12 volt. Then right here is your, it reads how much voltage you have, which is cool too. Because I am gonna be running this off my main battery. So it'd be, I think I'm gonna put a switch in somewhere too, just so I can turn this on and off, because there is gonna be a little bit of power going to it all the time. But I haven't decided yet. I'm not even at that stage yet. I just thought I'd show you guys. It's kind of cool. I really like it. And I don't have to go all the way to the front to plug my stuff in to charge. It also came with all the hardware, as well as insulated connectors for the backs of the outputs. So I'm going to do a video on how to install this in a future video. I'm not at that point yet. I just thought I'd show you guys, because I'm pretty excited to put that in. What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be working on my new shelf that I want to make. This was my old one right here. As you can see, it's kind of small. It just went over my kitchen area. I actually had a lot of stuff in this for how small it was. I'm trying to use as much wood from my old build as possible. So what I did is I took the base off of this, because it was still good wood, and I made these new sides, and one's going to go in the middle of my new shelf. And all these are going to be where my ceiling and my wall meet. So I had to get the this all level so it was flat, and this is kind of out on an angle a bit, but I like that. I like that look, how it kind of comes out. So what I'm going to be doing today is I've already cut my piece for this is the bottom piece. This is where it's going to sit. It's a little bit less than 4 feet. I'm trying to make this shelf as light as possible. So what I'm thinking about doing is, I was going to put sliding doors in it at first. I'd have to notch this out and make a top part, so I'd notch that out so it'd have something to slide in, like a channel that the door can actually slide in. But what I've decided I think I'm going to go with is do the same thing I did as on my water bottle jug holder, and just have 2 little bars right across, just so nothing can fall out. I kind of like the open face look better. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is start cutting the back piece that's going to attach to the wall itself. Then I'm going to see how that looks. Then we'll just go from there. So I just finished putting in my shelf here. I already got some spices up in there already. It's about 4 feet long. I went off a little bit from the original design and I made this go straight up. Before it came out, it was like up here higher, but it wasn't fitting properly like over here and the last one, so I just cut it small so I can still put stuff up in there. So how this pretty much works is this is gonna be for all my kind of electronic stuff. Then over here is gonna be for like cooking stuff like spices and stuff like that. And I have this little divider in between just so it kind of keeps it separated. So I just put my shelf in, so that's done. My bulkhead's pretty much done. All I have to do is wait for the ceiling stain to dry so I can restain the front piece for the bulkhead because it's just bare wood right now. So I'm just waiting for that to dry so I can tape it off, then stain that. But right now I'm gonna start building the frame for my bed. It should be pretty easy just because there's gonna be a pretty thick piece of plywood on it, so I don't have to reinforce it a lot. But I do have to build the section where I'm gonna have the drawer that comes out like right here. So there's gonna be like a drawer coming out right here. So I got to figure out where I'm gonna put that and figure out how that's gonna work with the hinges and stuff. I also salvaged a lot of wood from my bed, so I just pretty much took everything that was good out of my bed and I'm gonna start using that. Then once I run out of that, I picked up some more 2x2s. I think I bought, there's about 10 there, so hopefully that'll be more than enough for the frame of the bed. Alright, so as you can see, I've been trying to get these angles all situated here because the bed's coming out on an angle. So I just got these cut and it seems to fit exactly how I want it, because I want this little piece right here because I'm going to have my little charging stuff right here on the inside. So yeah, I'm going to finish making a top piece for this and start to get some supports in it and see what it looks like. Alright, as you can see, I got this all in now. This is all one piece now. And now what I'm doing is trying to figure out how far I can come over here. Then there's going to be another one right here. Then I'm also going to have a little piece that comes out on an angle, then comes back across so I can get the full potential of the bed. So because if I make it right here, the door comes out to here. Actually, it comes out to here, but I want to make it about here. So to do that, it's going to be, I'm going to gain at least probably 4 or 5 inches coming out and coming back across. So it would be flush. My drawer would be flush with the doors, and I think it'll look a lot better too. But I think that was the hardest piece, and that's done. So now I just got to pretty much measure, and I gotta make braces coming off here, like little braces, because this is where my drawer is going to be. So I'm going to have to make another thing that comes all the way out right here. So the thing I was just working on was actually the divider from the drawer area to my storage area. And I also finished putting the back part, the frame of where the drawer is going to be. So it just stopped raining, so I'm going to pull it out now, put it in the van, see what it looks like. Alright, so you can see it fits pretty nice. One thing I might do is actually this front bar right here. I think I might bring it all the way to the wall, because on the other side of this face right here is going to be plywood with holes drilled in it, so it can have some ventilation. But that's pretty much going to be my storage area right there for clothes and stuff. Then this is the part where this whole thing's going to be a drawer, and it comes out that I can put all my fishing stuff, camping stuff, my boots for my waders because they're going to be kind of muddy, And yeah, so I'm going to have a support coming all the way down here. Then there's going to be a little bracket that comes out kind of like on an angle, like up there. Then it's going to do the same thing over here. Then for the top, I'm going to get a thick piece of, I think, 5/8 plywood, because there's no, I don't think I'm going to put any supports right here. I don't know yet. I think I might put maybe 2, then put a piece of plywood, but I can't put any in the front because that's where the drawer is going to be. So that will be supported a bit, but I want it to come as far out as possible, like down here, like what I was saying before. But I think it's looking pretty good. It's going to be a nice big bed for me. I can try to get an angle from up here how big it's going to be. I think it looks pretty good so far. Then the carpet the storage area up there, I'm going to cut a piece of carpet so stuff doesn't slide around. And I have all those bins too, so they'll fit in pretty nice there. This is what I was talking about the piece. I think I'm going to have a piece that goes right here. Just going to go all the way up to the wall, because all this right here, this whole the lighter color 2x2 is going to be all plywood, because this is going to be all my storage right here. It's still a pretty decent sized storage space. It's mostly for my clothes. Like, this is going to be a lot more than my old design, mainly because it's mostly bed and I can put stuff underneath it. The only dead space I'm really going to have is right over there in that corner, but I'm still going to have it so the plywood can come up. I can still stuff things down there that I don't need as much. So that's my plan with that. But I think with this piece right here, I think I'm going to make it go all the way across, and so the plywood can come up around the wheel well and flatten back out underneath the I don't know yet. I'd have to kind of think about it and see what the side supports are going to look like. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. If you have any questions or suggestions about my new bed build, please leave it down in the comments. I'd really like to hear what you guys think about it, if it's a good idea, if it's not a good idea, and kind of your input on what you think about it. As well as I'm doing another Q&A video. I'm going to leave it down in the description. I'm doing that next week, so if you guys haven't asked any questions and you want to ask questions, you have to comment on that video that I leave down in the description, because those are the only questions I'm going to be answering. But I hope everyone has a good night, and until next time, take it easy, guys.